What's up, everybody? It's the zombie and all of us. It's Sunday, so we're gonna play some D&D. So hope you all been safe over this crazy week of like storms and tornadoes and winds and government bullshit. So hope you're all doing well. Welcome you all in as always. Mind you all that all streams for 2026 are Extra Life streams. You can click that link that is in chat or in the About Me section, and you can donate to Extra Life. Another huge shout out to Leviathan for the $100 donation during our tabletop weekend. It has put us closer to me shaving my head. Remember, we hit that $500 mark. By the end of 2026, I'll shave my head. We hit that $1,337 or elite donation, I will shave my beard. And if we hit $3,000, Az will shave his beard.
That's right.
So, remember, it's for a great cause. So go ahead and click that button, donate if you can. Even if it's just $1, you don't have to be awesome like Leviathan and drop a huge donation. Just any amount is great to help out. And we greatly appreciate all those who donate.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with my streams. I streamed Friday with SideChat while we did a little bit of Daybreak on State of Decay 2. I'm actually working on editing that video for my first true edited video to go on YouTube instead of just porting my live streams. So I will get around to that, and then we'll figure out what's going on with the streams. I do want to do a little bit of Heartland playthroughs and stuff like that, so keep an eye out. Once life gets a little less hectic, I'll figure it out. We'll be back to normal schedule. Huge news in the huge news in the world of Hawthorne. NVIDIA and Dell both dropped a bunch of support for Hawthorne, giving them a bunch of hardware and stuff to help out with the production of the game, with getting the game done. So they're going to start, yeah, this is going to increase how quick we can get it done. Things are going to be a lot better. And, you know, that's really big for an indie studio to get that much support, especially from NVIDIA. Now, if NVIDIA would just stop supporting AI, I would love them a million times more. But, you know, huge news.
As soon as they stop making a stupid amount of money at it, I'm sure they'll drop it in a heartbeat.
I hope so.
Shit.
But that means that we may be getting closer to Chevy starting her streams of Hawthorne on possibly Monday and Wednesday nights. Won't be this Monday night, though, because this Monday we're going to have Cody and his partner over as we play Zombies, the tile board game. That will not be streamed. It's just a couple friends getting together. We're going to check out this game. But there may be a stream of it coming up. Maybe. We'll see. We'll figure out something. Sometime when we're all together in a hotel room with a laptop. Hit. So.
We'll be there.
Oh, I know you'll be there. I'm just saying, we may live stream that.
Oh, yeah.
Just for shits and giggles. So, and with everything eventually starting to get warm and nice, we know there's not much going on, but we always ask, as any stream news?
Nope.
All right. I have to ask, just in case there is something, you know, we got to help promote our friends, so we ask every week. So, other than that, I think that is all the announcements, so we will jump right into the game. Let us give you guys a little refreshing of what happened, because we have not played D&D since April 5th, so it's been 2 weeks. That was Easter weekend, too. It was quite crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we had the guest of the little Lily that showed up and said hi.
Yeah.
And then I had a little
yeah.
baby creature in my hands for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, you guys decided you're about a day and a half away from the town where the mansion is. So you decided to take a rest. You decided to use the last mansion spell available to you guys by Pharaoh. So you guys pulled up the mansion. You guys went in. You all took a bath, rested. One of you went to check out the library and found out that it's not so much just a knowledge library about general stuff, but, you know, more tailored to her personal expertise. It's the first time you'll ever see a halfling blush, maybe. Though I'm quite sure I did see you taking some notes from some of the books.
Was I now?
And tracing out some of the drawings and diagrams. Uh,
Is Sarah a good artist? Like, are they?
I think she just took the paper and put
Or
it
is
on
it
top
like-
of the paper and was tracing over
Right.
it. Definitely wrote down some things that she was like, "Oh, hey, this is what I could do."
For
So,
self-pleasure.
yeah, So
Don't need no man.
then you guys went to bed, and Az had a rather peaceful sleep in a very comfortable bed. Just slept the night away, no problems. Sarah unfortunately had a weird dream where she was chasing something, and when she caught that something, she tore into its neck and drank its blood. Awakening from the dream to a room of dead chickens covered in blood. Blood in your mouth, blood just all over your night clothes.
Negan cowering in the corner.
Yep. And that was where we left off.
So when I wake, I am going to start screaming. So
Alright.
Do I hear that at all?
Roll a perception check.
I do. Perception 24.
Oh yeah, you
stored that doll in another room.
yes, you guys stored the doll of Abigail's in a special chamber with lots of rooms. You sat her on a stool in the middle of a bunch of rooms of binding to keep the doll in there, keep it safe. But yeah, Tercel, you still in your nice, comfy, warm bed. It's one of those mornings where it's like, oh, these blankets are just great. You don't feel like getting out yet. All of a sudden, yeah, you just hear high-pitched screaming coming from a couple rooms away. You instantly
So-
know that it's
So
Sarah.
upon hearing Sarah screaming, he's going to like clutch a blanket, but he's basically just wearing like cliche heart boxers or whatever, and he's going to grab his mace, the blanket, and run out and try to find the source of Sarah screaming, get ready to murder whatever it is that's attacking her.
All right. As you run the hallway, Feyre comes running out. Not as modest as you, so she is completely butt naked. A dagger in each hand. You both run down. Who wants to open the door?
She probably is going to beat me there, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, she opens the door rather briskly, pushing several of the dead chicken bodies aside. Roll a perception check, Tercel.
11.
11. Yeah, so as you get there right as she opens the door and you look inside, and yes, there is about 50 dead chickens. Throats ripped out, bodies broken. Some of them, like, the organs have been just ripped out of their chest. And there's blood everywhere. And then there's Sarah, right there, screaming her head off, covered in blood. Blood on her face, down her night clothes. You see poor Negan's up here in one corner, whimpering.
Tercel would rush up to her and kind of like grab her by the shoulders, like, Sarah, stop screaming. What the fuck's going on in here?
I don't fucking know what the hell is going on.
Are you hurt? Is this your blood or
I don't
the
think so.
chicken's blood?
I think it's
Fucking,
chicken
where'd all
blood.
these chickens even come from?
Oh, no.
Look over to Negan and be like, did you do this? You're scaring the fuck out of your mother.
Negan's like scared as shit.
Farah walks in and she walks over to you, places a hand on your head, and casts Prestidigitation, and you're cleaned. All the blood's gone. She walks over to Negan and crouches down and starts giving him scrunchies and gives him a piece of jerky. So he seems to calm down a little bit.
I was dreaming. Chases. And killing. And blood. It was awful.
I don't remember you sleepwalk killing before. What the hell's going on?
Is there blood outside the room?
No, it's all inside the room.
And I look at Farah. We're like, you manifest chickens in my room?
She looks at you, goes, "No, these chickens were in the kitchen area."
How did they get in my room?
She's like, "I have no idea." And she starts to walk over to the door, and out there you see a couple of the floating ghostly servants, and you see her talking to them. And she's correct. All the cages are shattered open down there.
Where's that damn doll?
So you guys would have to go
The
down the
doll's the
hallway,
last
down the
thing we need to
stairs to
worry
the
about.
first floor.
Yeah, I want to make sure she's still in there.
All right, so you're gonna storm off and go look for it.
Huh?
You gonna go downstairs and look?
Yeah.
All right, Ursula, are you following?
Yeah. If Negan looks, stable, yeah, I'll keep up with her.
All right, roll a dexterity roll, Tercel.
19.
All right. So as you go to leave, clutching your blanket still around you, Farah steps on the blanket and it yanks off, and she kind of cat whistles you as she walks by and smacks your ass.
Tursel's still like mid adrenaline rush, like just like give me the fucking blanket. God damn it. You're such a child, and puts it back over his shoulders and rushes off after Sarah.
As you're saying that to her, remember she's butt naked. She walks past you, she smacks her ass, and kind of does that little sexy hip shake, and then walks out the room.
Such a brat.
Seriously. I thought elves were supposed to be like old and mature. This one's running around like a fucking teenager.
Remember, she's a drow. She's not a real elf. She's a drow.
Oh,
Well,
All right, so you guys make your way down the stairs. Feyre comes up to the door, puts her hand on it, and it unlocks. You gonna open the door?
yeah.
You open the door, and sitting on that stool is the doll of Abigail. Hasn't moved.
Can you tell if she's still in there? Does anybody have anything?
Feyre doesn't. I know that. I already looked.
Huh?
I know Feyre doesn't. I looked last time for you guys.
Do you have a spell that you could tell if there's something in the doll?
no, I mean I can do detect magic, but I don't.
Detect magic?
I'll tell you, casting
Detect
detect
good and
magic
evil?
inside of a magic mansion isn't gonna go well for you.
Right.
Everything around you is pretty much magic. It's gonna be like you're wearing night vision goggles and someone turns on the lights.
That's about all I got.
I'm gonna go back to Meekin.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast Speak to Animals and ask Meekin what happened.
Okay. So you cast a spell and you look him right in the eyes and you see he's still very scared. And he just looks at you and goes, "You killed chickens. You were laughing. You kept killing them."
Where did I get them?
You went to the kitchen.
So I went to the kitchen, took the chicken to the room, and then killed it?
Yes. You even gave me a snack.
I'm glad I gave you a snack. Did it sound like me?
Yeah?
And there was nothing else around?
No? Can I have a snack?
Yeah, there's plenty of them around.
Farrell at that point speaks up over his goes, there's sausages downstairs, buddy.
No. I don't think Abigail's in that stupid doll. I think I have been possessed again.
Well,
I'm gonna have
that
to
would
look
definitely
at some
explain it.
store for some medallion or something to stop them from possessing me. I'm sick of it. And I'm gonna get dressed and go down for breakfast.
As you start getting your clothes up, Sarah goes, "Don't worry about cleaning the room. This all disappears when we leave." And she goes back to her room to get dressed too. About 10 minutes later, she heads downstairs, sits at the table to start eating.
I'll just say your library is worthless. I can't do any research. As I eat breakfast.
She looks at you, kind of gives you a little crooked smile, and goes, "There's enough research in there. You just have to have the right topic."
Possession.
Oh, there's things about being possessed in
You're funny.
there. She smiles at you, takes a drink of wine. What are you doing all of this, Tercel?
Yeah, I'll just be getting ready. I was thinking about doing another divine intervention again, but I think he's just going to be racking his brains for ideas on the possession and what he can do to help Sarah out.
Alright. So, say you guys sit down, finish eating breakfast, you gathered all your stuff. Are you going to gather the doll?
What?
Are you going to gather the doll?
I guess I want to put her back in it.
Alright, so you go get the doll out of the room, attach it to your belt where you've been carrying her. You guys ready to head out?
Yeah.
Alright,
I think so.
so yeah. You guys open the door from the magical mansion. You're back in the field. It's probably about 7 a.m. at this time. Sun's up over the horizon. The field, Nebraska. It's just flat, little bits of vegetation. You guys found one spot that had a big tree that you were able to put the door into for the mansion. So you guys step out of it. Other than that, nothing changed outside overnight. Everything seems peaceful.
All right. I guess we finish our trek into town and evaluate how we want to approach the domicile of the Red Wizard.
Alright. So you guys start heading along the same road you've been taking. So the creek is still off to your right side. The left, you see different fields. Sometimes you see little patches of like forest. Most of the vegetation is dry and withered. You don't see much green plants. Very rarely do you see any wildlife. Though I will say about as you get about halfway through the day, you do see out in the distance a circle of birds that are circling around in the sky. They're pretty far off to your right side there. So for the first half of the day, I'll have you both roll a perception check.
13.
13.
23.
23. All right. Tercel, you're paying attention to everything as you're walking, but nothing seems out of the ordinary to you. You are keeping an eye on Sarah, but nothing seems out of place that you can see. As you're walking, Sarah, you do walk close to the edge of the road, and every time you walk by one of the severed heads that are sitting on the ground, you notice they turn and follow you. Like their whole head just turns.
I
Do
can't
I
wait
notice
till this
that, or is
over.
that just for her?
That's just for her because she rolled so high. Like I said, you're so focused on just keeping an eye on her and then keeping an eye out for any kind of animals or anything that it might attack that you didn't notice that part.
I can't be. It can't be soon enough to get rid of this.
All right, so I say it's about noon. You guys want to stop for a lunch, or did you want to keep going a couple more hours?
Oh, did I get my point of exhaustion back from the night before?
Yeah, you should be good. Yeah, you had a long rest.
Even though I
We're a
was-
couple hours away still.
It was about a day and a half, so you guys are about a day away at this point. You'll probably make it to the outskirts of the town by nightfall.
Okay. Well, I say we don't sit too long. Let's make sure we get there with plenty of time. Maybe not daylight per se, but we don't want to be there at the middle of the night or whatever.
Okay. You guys could also always do like a walk and eat ration, working lunch break,
Yeah, sounds
What?
good.
Hello, little kitten.
You're so needy. You're so needy. I know.
Oh, it's a little panther.
Ruh.
Hi, little panther.
You're out of
Scritchies.
focus. Oh, there she is.
Scritchies, panther.
Just you wanted to be up here.
Scritchy
Just be up
panther.
here.
Because I want your laptop or your keyboard.
She wants my pencil, is what she
Ah.
You're getting so big, little panther.
getting tubbies, but she's getting.
Aw.
Nope. No. She's reaching for the pencil.
Like,
Oh wait.
"What is mine?
She's like, I gotta write my character stat down.
Right. Like, you're not doing it right, so you got to take it and bite it.
So yeah, we'll just keep walking.
Okay. So yeah, for the second half of the day, from noon till close to about, let's say, 4 o'clock, I'll have you both roll another perception check.
18.
8.
8. Yeah, Tercel, you don't really notice much going on.
Paying attention to me too much.
Yeah. I imagine he's trying to just, like, not cast spells, but just kind of clerically, like, I don't know, monitor her, so to speak.
Fair enough. As were you, after seeing the heads following you, you kind of moved away from the edge of the road, more towards the middle of it. You do notice that as you guys are getting closer towards civilization, there does seem to be more and more of those scarecrows everywhere. And you're starting to see more and more of the heads on the ground. As where they had been spread out for a while, now they're starting to get back to where there's 5 or 6 every couple feet.
Okay.
So as you guys are walking, you get to the point, like I said, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You see not too far off in the distance houses. From here, they don't look like much. You do see a little smoke coming out of some of the chimneys. But before you make it, the path does seem to start changing. The terrain has changed a little. And you notice that there's a little bit greener grass here, but you guys also come across an area. Maybe
Yeah.
characters.
The shame. The shame. Ah, we're in the dark.
Yeah, you might have to open that curtain. I have glowing eyes. Wahaha. Yeah, that works. Yeah, you guys would be coming across this way. Where's Tercel? Yeah, you guys come across.
Oh, freaking mighty, I'm blown out now.
Not that bad. Like I said, you start seeing a little more green trees, but you guys come into an area and you notice on the ground that there are puddles of red liquid. They seem kind of out of place, but they're there. And then ahead of you, you guys see that there are 4 large stone boulders. Yeah,
Try to get backwards.
but from where you guys are, you can't tell much about the details of them yet.
So this is on the path?
Yeah, the path kind of, as you start getting towards where the city is, the area where you guys are standing is where the path is kind of now. And the creek kind of has veered into the trees, so you can't see it. Instead, like I said, you see these large puddles of red water, or red liquid. Hello, Gwen. Did you get jealous that the panther was getting all the attention on the camera? Did you want to see the little panther girl? She already ran it away. Yes, she did. What'd you guys like to do?
I'm gonna look at these puddles.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll join her at the puddles.
Are you both
Curious
going
to
to the
see if it's
same
blood or
puddle,
something.
or
I just want to investigate it. See what
Yeah,
it is.
like if there's 2 there at the beginning, I'll choose the opposite one. Just
yeah, there's one that's here that's pretty much in a clear opening, and there's another one where there's a tree kind of overhanging it.
well, I'll take the open one then.
Alright.
22.
Am I doing investigation?
Investigation or perception.
I did investigation. I'm wondering if I should do nature though. If
Yeah.
it's not nature in nature.
Alright, so Tercel went to this one, and you, with Negan following, went to that one. Favor's just gonna kind of be standing here looking around. Alright, so Tercel, as you approach,
Got a
you see
24.
floating in this red liquid a large, bloated, dead body. It's submerged down in the liquid, and you can tell that this puddle is like a marsh, and it is rather deep. And Sarah, as you get close, you see a rather large body also submerged in this red liquid. Like I said, they're marshes, but it's like red. And you guys can see, you can't make out the details of the bodies, you just see that there's definitely a large body down in those waters.
Pretty complete, like whole body, nothing missing, no mutilations or anything.
You can't tell by how deep down they are. They're about a good 8 feet down in the water, and it's really thick red, so it's hard to see fine details, but you can tell that there are bodies down there. One looks like it's very large in size, as where the other one looks like it's large in girth.
Disgusting. I'll back up.
All right.
Look back at everybody. Be like, shh. I don't know if these things are. We'll come back. We are in Thay, after all. And then keep making our way,
All right, Tercel.
but stealthily.
I think curiosity's got the better of Tercel. He's probably going to approach the stones
All right.
quietly within reason.
Alright, I'll have you roll a stealth check then as you kind of skirt around this puddle.
Yeah, isn't that the way we have to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all going stealthily.
Well, he's making his way right towards it. So I didn't know if you were going after him to look at the stones.
11 stealth.
I'll be
11?
following.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you passed. Alright, well then roll stealth check for you and Negan then.
14 plus 8.
Okay.
So
That's 22.
22. Negan. 16 plus 6.
Okay, yep, 22 also. And Feyre, 19 plus. It's hard to read here. Yeah, 29. She's okay. So you guys all quietly make your way past these first puddles. Make it to these stones. Alright. Do you want to go in the center of them, or did you want to investigate from the outside before you?
Yeah, investigate outside and see. He's
Alright.
assuming they're going to be some kind of ritual, so he'd kind of try to get a feel for that.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
That's a 6. 11.
11. From where you are on the outside, you come up and you're at the back of one of the stones, so you can see the two, one to the right, one to the left, but you can't see the one that's directly across from you because it would be blocked by the stones of it, in front of you. You see that these stones do have runes painted on them. You also see that the ground around it, there is dried blood. You kind of looking around the side of the stone and looking at the ground, you notice that there is some kind of circular pattern dug into the ground.
Well, I think we knew this was going to be evil looking, but I'd say we probably shouldn't go in between the stones.
Not unless we
Well,
need
there's
to
a-
do some ritual. I don't see
Yeah.
a reason.
This isn't a trap so much as just fucking crazy evil magic.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Alright, so you can make your way left and up and around to continue your path, or go right up and around to continue the path.
We're already kind of left, or that would be right. But
You're kind of facing the right at the moment. I'm just telling you that there is two paths around to get back up towards the top.
I say we continue right.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see you guys move to about here. Roll a stealth check to move to here.
$19 for Sarah. 30, 20 for Negan.
Alright.
17 for Tercel.
Alright. 28 for Pharaoh. So yeah, you guys make it. You're almost past the stones. You see ahead of you there are two more of those red marshes. There is a very narrow path through them. You'll have to go single file at one point to get through
You're
it.
saying going this way?
Yeah. Or you could walk around the front of the stones and try to go to the far left, but again, it's very narrow, and it would
But we
definitely.
couldn't go this way.
No, that way leads off into the forest.
Okay.
To get back to the direction you're going, you just want to keep going straight. So,
Well, I say go straight.
all right, give me
So
a
go single file.
give me a walking order for the single file area.
Tercel will lead the way.
All right, Tercel in front.
Alrighty.
All right, so yeah, as you guys walk through there, getting past this very narrow, give me another stealth check.
27 for Sarah. 6.
15.
15 for Meekin.
18 for Tercel.
Alright, that's 29 for Feyre. Unfortunately, as Nikan walks by, he does step on a stick that snaps. And you guys see a hand come out of the water nearby here, and a body start pulling itself out of the marsh. It's not out of the marsh yet.
Just keep walking. We're gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, Tersel's
if that's the
actually
only thing that-
Tersel's already ahead of it, so Tersel could keep running right away.
I'm saying we don't have to run.
All right.
I'd say don't run. Continue to stealth as quickly as we can out.
All right. So,
Yes?
like I said, Tersel, you're already ahead of it, so you can move forward. Sarah, as you move forward, you walk right in front of it, but it pays you no attention. Nikan, though, will need to roll a dexterity check.
No. So 15 plus 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He gingerly steps over the arms and upper torso that have kind of pulled himself out of the dirt by now. Feyre does the same. So you guys get past there. I say there's about 40 feet until you guys get past this little wooded area, and you see it right on the edge of this wooded area. Seems to be a small path of maybe about 40 feet, and then you will be at the city gates. The sun is starting to go down, though.
I think I'd rather camp in the woods than in this clearing.
how much further to the city?
We're like at the gate.
Altogether, it's about 80 feet from where you guys are by the marshes. You have a small bit of a clearing, and then you'll be at the gate.
What are the chances of finding civil place to stay in there, or is it all going to be just crazy people, necromancers and shit?
That's a
Um,
question for Fare. She knows this area.
you guys gonna make it through the woods, or you're gonna stop and talk about this?
Oh no, we're walking and
Are we
talking.
clear of the danger yet?
You guys have walked past it, but you guys are still in that area, and this thing is
Yeah,
still
let's-
crawling out of
Let's
the
get
water.
well and clear of this before we talk about it.
Okay, so I'll see you guys travel the 40 feet, and you get out of this area.
Woohoo! We have made it. The damages.
Hooray! Hooray for stealth rings!
We're like, no.
Disadvantage, I rolled a 20 and a 9. That was nice.
Are you putting another one out?
No. I was making sure. All right, so yeah, you guys come out. We'll say right here is where you guys came out of the woods. So you're right at that spot. So this path again, it will go up to about here. Okay, so this is still the creek, and it does go under, kind of like that Helm's Deep drain. And that's where the gate will be. So yeah, you guys are out. Sun is almost all the way set now, and it is definitely get dark in front of you. You don't see anyone on the wall or around the gate at all. You don't see any like braziers lit or anything like that. It's very dark. The few houses you can see that do go taller than this wall, you see some of the roofs have chimneys, and you do see a little bit of smoke coming out of them. You don't hear much noise. It's very quiet.
I say we try to get in to the gate. climb over it,
Yeah.
see if it
And then
opens.
maybe we can commandeer a house for the evening or something.
I'm just thinking a gate, walls, protect us from whatever in the red puddles.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Alright.
So you guys move towards the gate.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, this wall is only about 20 feet tall, and the gate's about 15 feet tall. It's made of wood and iron. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna see if you can open the door or open the gate.
All right. Push, pull.
Yep.
All right, then give me an investigation check.
That's 9 plus 3, so 12.
12. When you push, nothing happens. When you pull, it does seem like it would come forwards towards you. The only thing is, you're not strong enough to move this gate.
Like, alright. Looks like it pulls open. I'm just not apparently strong enough.
You know, do the Negan rope pullaroo, like
I'm
tie
wondering if
something
you'd
to
be
it
able
and-
to open it.
I'm probably weaker than you are.
You gotta remember, she's also like 2.5 feet tall, though. This is a 15-foot tall
I only
gate.
have 13 strength, so
I have 14.
yeah, she's stronger than I am.
Pharaoh only has a 14 too, so.
We're like, whew.
That's what I'm saying. We
big,
tie it
but-
to Negan and lure him with turkey jerky.
Well, you'd have to roll an investigation check to see if there's a spot to tie the rope, Tercel.
10.
10. You look, it doesn't seem like there's a spot to stick rope through that you'd be able to try it.
It's not like a wire or iron gate.
No, like I said, it's kind of like big giant wooden slats that are got wooden slats go across it this way with iron bolts that hold it all together. Think of the swinging gates at my dad's back garage. Kind of like that. Except for very bigger, thicker, and made to last.
Alright, well, what did I pull on?
You just stuck your hand in between and kind of pulled the gate itself.
Okay.
There's a small enough gap you could get your fingers in there.
Alright, well, I guess all 3 of us.
Alright, so group strength roll.
Oh shit.
14.
It's a nat 20 for 21.
Alright,
Like,
yeah,
I
with
could
that
do
nat
this.
20 and the combined, I'd say you guys do average enough to beat the 18 that was required. So, yeah, you guys, it doesn't come easily or quietly. It squeaks really bad as you guys pry it open just enough to get Negan through. Because you guys, he's probably the lightest of all of you. So you get it enough that you're able to squeeze him and then all of you through this gate.
And make sure that we push it back, close.
All right, you gonna do it by yourself?
Come on, guys, let's push this closed.
Well, you gotta remember, you're pulling it outwards,
Okay,
so you'd have to pull it
Pull it
back
back in.
inwards to
Yeah.
shut it. Roll an investigation check, though.
7.
7. Yeah, it's a big, heavy door. That's all you see.
So, Tercel, possibly having stormed a wall or two, would he know about counterweights and methods to open heavy gates? That
You would know that.
does this have anything like that he could
You
activate to
roll
close the door?
roll an investigation check now that you guys are on the inside of the gate and you're trying to pull it back close.
17 investigation.
17. Yeah, you look around for typical siege style security, drop counterweights, gear systems. You don't see any of that, but you do see on the inside that there is a huge metal ring that could be used to pull it shut.
let's pull it shut.
Yeah, we get the Negan plan on this one.
All right. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Make and roll a 16.
Got
Yeah.
17 for Tercel.
Yeah, you two combined did it.
There you go.
I got come on that side.
Oh no, you guys are inside the gate.
Yeah, I wasn't putting them in the way of you drawing.
Oh no, that's okay. I already gotten past that part. It was just I can't reach up any further this way.
It's the most conscious thing that's ever happened in the fucking land of Thay. Somebody closed a door behind them.
Okay, so you guys are inside the gate and you turn around after getting it closed. Looks like you're on a main street. You can see in this area there are about 6 buildings. There are many side roads that go off, and you can kind of see that there are buildings beyond these 6. You don't know which one you're looking for, though. So far all of these look to be kind of run down. Some of them are 2 stories, some of them are 1 story. You do see out on the road there are a couple carts, which we'll use some beds for those.
Would my guess that this is like the outskirts of the city? Maybe farmers live out here. Maybe a guard house is out here.
Let's
But
see.
that's about it.
There is a cart here, and
It's
there's.
a bed.
I don't have any carts right now, so we're gonna use. There's 3 carts in the road there.
Still, they don't look like.
There you go. My carts are in a different box and I didn't feel like digging it out. Roll a knowledge check on cities.
Well, they don't have knowledge checks.
It'd be wisdom or intelligence.
Well, which is it?
Your choice. I'll let you choose.
Okay, my wisdom is 9, so plus 12.
Plus 12? Or 12 altogether?
Huh?
12 altogether, not plus
No,
12.
12 plus 9, my wisdom. Because I'm proficient.
Oh, okay. So that's a 21. You know from what cities you've been in and the time you spent in the royal city that this town doesn't look like it has a farmer's district. And if it does, it's not where you're at. This looks more almost like shop fronts and residential. The buildings probably in their good days were very nice buildings. They seem to have deteriorated with time and weather at this point.
What time of day is it?
It's night.
It is. I'd say right now it is right after the sun has gone down. So it is that period where the sun is down, the moon is up, just beginning to be night.
Well, do we want to try
we
to
can try
get in a
knocking.
building and find a place to? I mean, if there's shops, there could be a tavern. I don't know.
We could try there
do we-
first.
If they're all abandoned, then we could just find one that looks defensible and hole up for the night.
Yeah. So we'll look to see if one of these shops is an inn or a tavern.
Roll investigation checks.
14.
18 plus 3, so 21.
You do look through, and so going on the left side of the road here, from the gate outwards, On the left side, Sarah, you see the first one seems to be a bookshop of sorts.
Oh
Um,
God,
It looks like
we just lost Sarah.
it looks like the windows have been broken in it. The weather has definitely entered into the books, but it looks like it would be kind of a bookshop. The building next to it seems to be a two-story school of sorts. You see even more books on shelves and on desks through broken
Oh, we
windows.
just lost Sarah. So she was stuck in the books. Now she's terrified of the children. All right, keep going.
The third house at the end of the street is a small one-room shack. Looking through the windows, it is completely empty. There's no furniture, nothing, and all the windows are shattered out of it as well. So then, going on the right side from gate outwards, the first building you look in on that side seems to be what was once a general store. You see there are still crates and things on the shelves, bags of things on counters. You don't see anyone inside of it. These windows aren't broken in this one. The middle building on the right side, you look in. It looks to have a bar inside of it, but you can't tell if it is an inn. It is a two-story building. The last building, the one across from the small shack, is also a shack, one floor, but it's larger. And you look in the window, it's dark. The curtains are drawn, but they're so fair-bred, like thread-bred curtains, that you can kind of see through them. It does look like there's movement behind them. Like you see something move in the shadows.
Do we knock?
Well, you have six
One
buildings
way.
now. You know what six buildings
Yeah.
are, so you guys can
Right.
choose where you want to go.
But first time we've seen movement is the shack. Do we knock? And make ourselves announced?
I don't know.
We could
Because if
play
we knock and
ignorance
it's
and ask for
a
forgiveness.
bad guy and he screams loudly and calls the world upon us,
And say we can.
maybe worth keeping her surprise / stealth, finding one of the other buildings in her, and maybe observing that shack to see if.
Well, we can go to
Said
the
walking-
two-story next door and go on the second floor.
I mean, if we can see it from this distance, it can see us. So I don't know. The second one on the left was the school.
But the
Yeah.
second one on the right was the two-story that has a bar. It could be an inn. It could just be a
Bookstore was
restaurant.
all broken. School was all broken. Shack was all broken. General
Mhm.
store, glass wasn't broken. Bar, glass wasn't broken. Shack, glass not broken.
Well, thinking Last of Us tactics, we could go to the bar. We'd have vision of all the other buildings and the one with the thing in it.
That's why I was thinking upstairs,
Yeah,
because then we
let's
also
let's
have
do that. Let's use that as our security point, and then we can kind of figure out what kind of danger we're in.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. So who's going to try to open the door?
I will try.
All right.
Do I use survival or investigation?
Investigation to see if it's push or pull.
Well, I can just do that.
That'd be an investigation.
Okay, I don't have to roll for that.
Yeah, you do.
Why?
Because I want to see if you push or pull.
11.
11? Yeah, you go to push on it, doesn't do anything, pull on it, it comes wide open, but you didn't realize is that at the top of it was a little dingy bell that goes ding 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 as soon as you pull the door open.
So I'll be like, hello.
Well, fuck.
I'm just gonna play it. Hello.
Right.
Quietly.
You don't hear anything, but you definitely do start hearing noises from somewhere around you. Kind of a shuffling noise.
inside the tavern or outside and around?
Outside and around, you don't have exact pinpoint.
Looking for a room for rent? Hello?
Darcel's just going to push Sarah and be like, just get in the fucking room. There's stuff shuffling around.
Alright, so you guys all get inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Guys get inside.
Like I said, so on the first floor, as you walk in, there is a bar-like area, shelves of alcohol, big glass mirror, nice counter bar. Beyond it, there's the staircase that goes up to the second floor, so it kind of goes up and then goes around. And above you guys, from the first floor, you can see there's a balcony up there that looks down, and you can see that there's 2 rooms up there. Down here, it's just, other than the bar, there's a few tables with some chairs.
Would it be possible to close the front door while holding the bell so that we get a nice warning if somebody opens that door again?
Give me a stealth check at advantage.
Stealth. 24.
All right. Yeah. You reach up and you put your thumb on the little thing that's inside the bell, and you close the door. You carefully let go. No noises. You kind of move away from the door very, very carefully.
Awesome.
Checking the bar. Does it look like it's freshly cleaned?
Give me a investigation.
16 plus 3, so 19.
No, there is a good layer of dust on everything in here.
There is a layer of dust.
Oh yeah, and it's a good thick layer. It's like this has not been used for a long time.
Is there alcohol?
There's alcohol on the shelves behind the bar, like the whole wall. There's a giant mirror, and then there's shelves with alcohol on it.
I'm looking for a good whiskey. Do I find one?
Roll investigation for whiskey.
I hate to see a tavern go to waste.
14 plus 3, so 17.
Yeah, you find a decent bottle of whiskey on there. It's up on a very high shelf, though.
Hey, Meekin. There's a good whiskey right there. Can you get it?
You're gonna have Neekin try to stand up
Or
on.
not Meekin. Tercel.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have your dog stand up and try to mouth a bottle of whiskey
No.
off of a shelf of other alcohols, because this is gonna turn out great no matter what
No,
you roll.
Tercel.
It's like, I'll get it, but there's a finder's fee. I'm gonna have to,
Tercel, while you're reaching up to get it, roll a perception check for me.
13.
Right next to that bottle of whiskey is a very, very fine vintage wine.
Oh, don't mind if I do it. I'll grab the whiskey first and hand it down to Sarah and then grab that wine.
Any cups?
Oh, yeah, there's glasses there. Under the bar, you find some glasses that are just covered in dust and dirt.
Yeah, I'll grab a couple. I'm gonna head upstairs.
Alright, so you go up the stairs. There's one room right at the top of the stairs, and then there's that balcony, and then there's a room to the other end. So it would look like.
I'm going to also, when I take the bottle, or I'm gonna have Tercel put a platinum piece where the bottle of whiskey was. Like here. Put that up there.
So as
For
you
the
go,
bottle? I
Yeah.
don't think these guys are collecting money anymore.
I don't wanna be stealing nothing.
you guys are down on the. This is downstairs. Then there's the stairs and the balcony. There's one room that's there and one room that's there.
Okay. I don't wanna feel like I'm stealing. Just leave the platinum.
Okay. I am not leaving anything.
Yeah, we'll cover both. The platinum should
I didn't
cover
grow up in the Fae. If somebody wants money from me, they can come get it.
I don't want them coming back to try and get it.
All right, that's fine.
It might have a bigger price.
You know, prices are made to be paid. I'll pay later.
Uh-huh. Well, I think I got it covered.
Oh man.
Okay, so you left a platinum on the where the bottle was.
Yeah, we're.
And then you headed up the stairs. Tercel, are you following her up the stairs?
You know, I think Tersel's going to like sit on the bar itself
All right.
and pour himself a glass of that wine.
Okay. Then I'll have you both roll a perception check. You guys have to beat. A 30.
Like combined
No, each of you.
perception?
Come
Yeah.
on, that 20. Not quite.
No.
You said
Ethan?
13, right? Oh, I got 13 right there. No problem.
And for Nathan, you said perception?
Yes.
Right.
He got a 19. I
That
rolled a 3.
that's what Feyre rolled for her sleight of hand. She has a +10 for her sleight of hand total.
Oh, you
So
take the
she got a
platinum.
30. So as she walked by the bar, she, before you, none of you saw it, just out of nowhere, just grabs the platinum and slips it in her bag. And mutters on her, fuck these guys.
If
Obviously,
Tersel
I didn't
had
see
heard
it.
that, he would totally have agreed to.
So she'll follow
that-
you upstairs while Tersel's sitting on the bar just relaxing.
Alright, so like I said, you go up the stairs, there's a door right at the top of the stairs, and then there's a hallway balcony that kind of curves around to the other door to the other room.
Alrighty. I'll try the first door.
Alright. Give me an investigation check.
17 plus 3.
17. Yeah, you go to, test the push pull on it. It pushes right in, opens up, squeaky as hell. Roll a dexterity save.
Ooh, first bad roll. 6.
As you push the door open, a small dart shoots out and gets you right in the throat.
Ow!
And you take 13 points of damage. And roll a constitution save.
17.
17. 4 points of poison. You wait. The poison burns off really quick, but you still take a little bit of damage from it.
I'm so short. I'm surprised that it could get me there.
Well, I'm not done. Have Neekin is behind you. Have him roll a dexterity save.
Seventeen as well.
All right. Neekin also takes a dart, and he takes 10 points of damage and roll a Constitution save.
9.
All right. Neekin is poisoned, and he takes 6 points of poison damage.
So how much total?
16.
16. Let's see, Farah. Farah with a 28. It's like she sees you getting hit by the dart, sees Neekin, and just sidesteps as one goes past her into the wall.
I'm guessing Tersel probably heard all this at this point.
You probably at least hear Neekin.
You're right. Tersel's gonna finish his glass of wine and be like, fucking never enough time for wine. Puts his glass down and starts making his way up the stairs.
Alright. As you make your way up your stairs, you see Pharaoh's kind of pushed up against the wall. You see Neekin with a dart sticking out of his like side of his cheek where it would have hit him, and you see purpleness coursing through him there.
It's like,
And
fuck
you see
guys, you
Sarah
can't
turn
leave me
around. She
alone.
has a dart in her throat.
Seriously, like, stop standing in front of darts.
Really high AC. I don't know how it could have pierced him. But okay.
It's a trap.
Did you guys at least knock first? Like, maybe that. I don't know.
I didn't check it for traps. On me. And I will use one of my cure potion poison powders.
Uh huh.
Mix it up and feed that to Neekin.
All right. Roll a percentile dice.
42.
Okay, yeah. You do well enough job that he actually takes the medicine and eats it, doesn't go spitting it out like a dog normally
Well,
does.
it's a powder, so I shake it up with water and.
Yeah, but I'm saying is, as a dog, when it comes to any kind of medicine where they're like, yeah, this is good water, bah! He doesn't do that. He begrudgingly keeps it down.
This is gonna make you feel better.
After he looks at you when you say that, then he looks over at Feyre. She gives him a jerky treat out of her pouch.
It's my dog.
Let's say she's trying to steal your dog.
Trying to steal my friend.
I've seen that trick before.
Mm-hmm. Anything else shooting out of there?
No, nothing shot up. Roll a investigation check.
Nat 20.
So, yeah, after you've done that, you turn and you look, and yeah, where the door opened, there was a thin thread tied to it, and you snap that thread, and you can see in the room that there were 3 crossbows with dart triggers aiming out at different levels, and the rope was tied to all 3 of them.
So no more going to shoot.
No.
I go in and I check out those crossbows.
Okay.
Okay,
so
that's what I was gonna do if you didn't.
the
You can
crossbows.
look at them too. There's 3.
The crossbows are all
Yeah.
well, they're stacked like on top of each other
Yeah.
in a special way.
This one's for halflings, this one's for humans, and this one's for.
For taller.
Well,
guys.
whoever wants to investigate, roll an investigation.
16 on the one I'm looking at,
All right.
which is probably the one on the bottom.
Dursel.
Can I examine like the? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm examining like the trap to kind of get some idea of who
How
was
they
involved.
tied it to the wall or to the door.
Yeah, if it looks old or intelligence, 13.
13?
Investigation.
All right. So investigating it, you both realize there's no way to dismantle this without taking the whole thing apart. The crossbows are part of the framework that holds them, and you really don't see how you would take it apart. Tercel, you do, looking at the craftsman of the trap, see that it was several pulleys that were tied to the triggers, tied to this, tied to that, which led to the single line, which was tied to another pulley, which was connected by the door. Simply opening the door broke the tension, which caused the weights back on the other side to drop, causing all the triggers to go off. It's a very Home Alone style trap.
Like, holy shit, fucking, we got gnomes around these parts. Like, this is crazy. There's a
You-
cardboard cutout of some old '60s actor going like.
No, you don't have that kind of Kevin McAllister.
Oh,
Uh, You do see in this room there are 2 beds along this far wall, and then there is a bookshelf next to the crossbows.
well, we know magicians don't do elaborate physics-based traps. At least none that I've met. So Dorsal's kind of got hopes that maybe there's something to interact with, like resistance, or I think somebody told us that there were harpers at play, so maybe something like that. He'll
Roll.
kind of look for anything that would indicate that a non-malicious magical piece of shit was in this room setting up this trap.
Roll investigation.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So yeah, you kind of go through the shelves. Not much on there. Some more alcohol. There's a bag of gold with 5 gold pieces in it. You get over to the beds, and under one of the pillows you find a journal. Its pages have all been tattered and worn, except for the last page. You can kind of make out there, and the passage describes how he's the last of the group that came here, poisoned, trying to survive the night in this room, sets up the traps so he can try to sleep and hopefully let the medicine work to cure the poison. And you do see the symbol of a harper on the back of this journal, but you don't see him. Tersel's checking the room. He got 5 gold
Nice.
and a journal.
Don't tell her that. She doesn't need to know. I'll kind of hold up delicately hold up the journal because it's probably falling apart. Be like, this is a Harper journal, Sarah. This is like a holdout. Some poor guy that apparently got poisoned.
So
That would
he's
explain
here
the elaborate trap. What'd you say?
dead? I said he's here dead.
No, there's no body in this room.
Okay. So he set the trap.
Yeah,
But
and the
he's
journal's
not in
super
here?
old, so
That's weird. Maybe there's a way to set it on the outside.
it's hard to say. He didn't come out that way. Otherwise, his trap would have
Right.
not been so effective.
So the journal just talked about him holding up there for.
Yeah, the only page that was still legible was the last page talking about him being poisoned, setting up the traps, trying to make it through the night while the medicine he took cured the poison, and it just kind of trailed off there like he passed out.
But no sign of him.
Not that Tersel was seen, no.
There's 2 beds and a bookcase.
Oh, check out the book.
Tersel already rolled and checked it out. It's got bottles of alcohol on it. It had a pouch on it that seems to be. You see a spot where dust was.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
There's
is this
some
where the
oddly.
there's like one really clear spot on the shelf, like circular spot, and dust all around it. But
Like the indentation of the coin through the leather is like made a little double-headed eagle with vines on it or something.
I won't, be upset that he gets monies. So other bottles. Anything good?
roll investigation check specifically for alcohol.
I figured he would have been looking.
No, he went to go look at the rest of the room. He was trying to figure out anything about the guy who made
19.
this. 19.
3.
These are all your standard fare booze. Nothing spectacular. Yeah, it'll get you drunk.
Okay. Does it say how to set this trap back up?
No.
Alright.
You might be able to figure it out, but
Can you figure out how to reset that up? Will you stay in here for the night?
She looks at you guys and says, unless you have a thread or the mending ability, we're fucked.
mending ability. I'm trying to use that this whole campaign.
gonna say, did you have that or?
I thought you had that. You tried to use it on the lockpick, but we didn't have enough of a lockpick.
That's what. Yes, I have bending as a cantrip.
All right. She says that if we were to shut the door and pull the string back together, and you were to mend it where the string broke, it would basically reset the trap.
Okay. We'll do that and
We
then
get the darts,
sleep for
too.
the night.
Yeah, she just says, but there are no darts.
I have a crossbow. I'll just put 3 of mine in.
No, those are bolts.
Yeah.
These crossbows fire a dart.
Can we reuse the ones that were shot out?
She looks at you and goes, they won't have poison in them anymore.
That's fine.
And did you guys already shut the door?
I don't. I think I.
No, I'm
No,
saying,
I
did
don't-
you guys already
I
shut the
didn't
door and
make a
set the
point.
trap? Are you guys at
No.
that? Okay.
We're talking.
She's like, because one of them's out there on the wall too. The one that went past
so
her.
it's for darts. It's not for bolts.
Yes.
Okay. I'll put mine in there and Nikin's in there. I obviously can't reach the one that's in the wall.
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
All right. Roll an investigation check, Tercel. See if you can find it where it hit the wall. It is dark in this building.
No, that's a natural 1.
Yeah, you go out there. It's dark enough that you kind of look around. You see where the top step is, and you see a bunch of darkness below you now. At this point, you're like, yeah, no, 2's just gonna have to do.
Okay, we'll put them in the top 2. Because I doubt there's going to be any halflings. But, you know, we never know. More likely, the top 2 will hit. And,
Yeah.
I have some of this powder LSD. You want to
Just
throw it in there?
casually.
You want to throw it in there?
You want to try to coat the darts with it?
Yeah. Either that or I have drow poison that I haven't used.
I really want to know what happens if something trips this thing and gets shot with LSD before they come in the rooms. Like, hey guys, let's go. Oh, they're goat people, or you know.
Alright, I'll use some of this powder LSD.
All right. Give me a percentage roll.
I gotta mark that I'm using it. Percentage?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't take that spell.
41.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to, with a little bit of liquid in the
Well
powder,
down.
mix it back and get it a paste going. But I do need you to roll a Constitution save while
I
you're
didn't
doing
touch
this.
it.
You put it in your pocket though, and it's sweating through.
I
No,
did
it's
not.
more along the lines of you pouring dust into a container.
What was it?
Constitution.
Alright, 14 plus 2. So 16.
16. You beat it. Okay. Yeah. You very carefully try to avoid breathing it, even though you do get a little bit of it.
I
But
made this stuff. I know how bad it is. I suffered those consequences already.
so yeah, you definitely lay some and load the trap back up. Set the trap. You guys gonna take a night's rest then?
Yeah, what does Falaray do about the LSD paste? Powder.
What's left over of it?
Yeah.
Let's see what she does. No, she's just gonna leave it there.
Uh-huh.
You leave it on the bookshelf after you're done. She just leaves it there.
I put it up, you know, where Meekin can't get a hold of it.
So you asked Tercel to put it
Yep.
up.
It's up high. We don't want Meekin accidentally getting into it.
All right.
Tripping balls.
Tercel, do you try some of the LSD dust?
No,
Okay.
no. Tercel's an alcohol man. He doesn't do drugs.
He's seen what happened to Sarah when she was making it.
He's hung out with enough gnomes. He knows insanity when he sees it.
Alright, so you put it up on the top of the bookshelf, which is the highest spot in the room. There's 2 beds.
I'll sleep with Meekin, so I don't need a bed. Meekin and I are
You're gonna cuddle up on Negan like a
Circling
squirrel
around.
or something.
doing what the dog goes to. And that's where I will sleep for the night. I will be leaning up against him with a bottle of whiskey.
And I guess
I
we're
got
gonna
2
get a full rest.
glasses. Anybody want to share this bottle with me?
Hell yeah, I'll
Like-
take a glass.
Having some whiskey.
Farah pulls out her own bottle
I figured she
of her stuff and takes a swig of it and goes, "If I want to share anything, it'd be one of these beds, but I guess I don't have to."
would. And I will go to sleep. Do we want to do watches?
Yeah. If you feel comfortable. Yeah, no, yeah, because
I
if
want
you're
you
going
to
to sleep,
watch
then
me.
you're gonna start finding chickens to kill. Like,
Yeah, please.
All right.
Abe will tie your ass up. I don't
Yes,
know.
please tie me up.
Farah says, "With pleasure."
We walked right into that one.
We did.
Yeah, you did. You went skipping into that one with the little basket in hand.
We
Oh.
feel natural one on that perception.
Right.
All right.
And I
So,
will.
what's
I
the
will,
rotation then?
Well, I will also tell Meekin, you know, watch me. Let somebody know if I start acting weird. He understands me, even
Uh-huh.
if I don't understand him.
What's the rotation?
I will take last watch.
Okay. Tercel?
I'll take first watch.
All
I've
right.
got a nice glass of whiskey, so he's looking to take his time.
All right. Let's see here.
Cleric has so many cool spells that only happen once in a lifetime.
Yeah, they do.
Like I could do like Hallowed, I could like make this whole thing super safe and shit, but I'm not gonna dedicate a spell slot to it when I could have amazing heals and stuff.
Right, right.
All right.
It's like
So-
when you know that day you're gonna need that spell.
Like if we had, if we as players in a campaign had like just one whole travel day, it might be like, well, I'm gonna spend all day not fighting undead things. I'll take this cool spell.
Yeah.
As it is, we're stuck in enemy territory and don't have time for cool spells. Gonna blow stuff up.
Well, roll a perception check for your watch.
What am I? 13, 5, 18.
18. So, your night goes pretty boring. You watch Sarah sleeping next to Doggo. Both of them do this weird, like, leg twitch in their sleep. But other than that, not much movement on their side. Farah is in one of the beds, just passed out. Empty bottle on the floor. Doesn't seem anything to go on. Until
Nice.
about an hour before your watch is over. And you hear kind of a noise.
At the door?
No, just kind of everywhere. You just hear that kind of noise kind of coming from every direction. And it's not all at once. It's like you'll hear it. About 5 minutes later, you'll hear it from another spot. And about 5 minutes later, you hear another spot. I am freaking
Is
my
it-
cat out, by the way.
I'm sure. Is there any pattern to it? Is it just randomness?
Random.
Just
Sometimes it's the same spot. Sometimes it's a different spot. Sometimes it's really loud. Sometimes it's faint.
I don't think Tercel's going to pay too much heed to it if it's not one of the four. Well, if it's not an immediate concern like to the broom. I think you just be like, fucking termites, rats, whatever. This place is probably condemned anyway, so
All right. So yeah, your shift ends. You're gonna go wake up Farah.
Uh, yes, I am. He's he's gonna be like, "Oh, it's time. Yeah, all right.
All right, how do you go about waking her up?
Throw a pillow at her.
As much as my player wants to be rude, I think he'd just be like, squeeze his shoulder, shake her gently, like, hey, time for your watch.
Roll a dexterity save.
Ooh, nat 20. This die is happy today.
Yeah, you gingerly reach out, touch her shoulder, and step back just in time as she spins quickly in the bed, dagger out,
Oh.
eyes wide alert. She sees
Apparently,
that you.
Sarah's not the only one having nightmares. Wakey, wakey.
Alright, let's see how her night goes. She hears the same scratching. Seems to go on during her whole thing. Tercel, you lay down in the same bed, or do you use the other bed that she was in?
The other bed.
Alright. Yeah, seems to be a rather peaceful night. Yeah, nothing happens. You fall asleep. Her watch is just scratches. She goes and wakes you up, Sarah, so you can take over for the rest of the night. She tells you about the scratches that both her and Tercel have heard. She goes back to her bed and lays back down.
Alright. Negan and I have watch. I'll feed him some scraps and eat a ration and keep watch. You need to roll?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I'll be right back. I got my headphones on.
17 plus 3, so
So-
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah. You hear that scratching too, and it seems to like be all over the place, and it's random. It bugs the hell out of Negan. He at first he kind of every time he hears it, he runs to where he hears it, runs back, runs to another spot. Eventually, he kind of gets bored with it and just kind of sits there. And you see his eyes still dart around, and his ears kind of twitch towards the direction, but nothing seems to happen. The sun is just starting to rise. And we got
So I had no nightmares.
no nightmares.
Yay! Did we want to take a break?
We're going to in a minute. I'm waiting for him to get back to see you. Alright, so yeah, the sun starts to rise at the end of your watch, being eventful. When all of a sudden, you see on the mattress that Tercel's sleeping, two skeletal hands shoot through the mattress, reach around, grab him, and lock around, waking Tercel up. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Negan's got your back.
Well, something else might have his back right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. So go stretch your legs, do what you gotta do, and we'll be right back.
Smoke him if you got him.
All right, as we're coming back from our break here, remind you all that you can donate to Extra Life by clicking that link that is in chat or in the About Me section. It is a great charity that helps out children's hospitals all over the United States. And we appreciate everyone who donates. The new ticker, it's weird. It doesn't show me all the people who donated, but we know that Hemicat, Sheve here, and Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Yeah, Leviathan dropped in the big $100 donation, which
Oh,
is
there he is.
amazing and awesome. And welcome in, Leviathan. We were
Yeah,
just
he
talking
was
about you.
awesome.
So, but yeah, if you can donate, remember it's all through 2026. If we hit that $500 goal, I will be shaving my head live on stream. We hit that leak goal of $1,337. I shave my beard live on stream. And if we hit that magic goal of $3,000, we are shaving Az's beard. So, anything for the kids. That's what we do it for. It's a great charity, and we appreciate everyone who donates. So, and again, thank you to everyone. I mean, from my heart, thank you for donating. It means a lot to me to help this charity out. Like I said, this is my 8th year doing it. And when Shebe starts doing her streams, she will be linked to the Zombie Army donations, so you will be able to donate through her channel too. So,
Plus, we'll probably do Elephant Sanctuary. Something for ALS. Something for Alzheimer's.
luckily, there's so many different charities that we can run through as streamers. It's a great platform to help out those who need, and that's one of the great things about being a streamer, be it a tabletop streamer like we are on Sundays, or gaming streamers like we are the rest of the time. We can help out those who need it, be it children's, animals, whatever. So, but yeah, other than that, like I said, stream updates, we'll go over them again. Hawthorne did just get a huge thing with NVIDIA and Dell, so we should be hearing some news on maybe some testing soon that Shebe will be involved in, which will be streamed on her channel. Once we get that going, we will make sure there's updates for that, so make sure we follow her. And I'm going to try to get back to a regular schedule here soon, guys. It's been sporadic. Like I said, I did stream on Friday with SciChat. We did State of K2. Going to edit that video and try to make it my first actually edited video to go on YouTube. So it'll take me a while to figure that out, but I'm going to try to start doing that instead of just dropping the live streams. I'll probably still drop the live streams, that way you can always watch the VODs from that, but I'll probably start doing edited videos once I get better at it. So, I figure I've been doing this streaming shit long enough, I should probably try to be professional at it. I mean, maybe. So, but yes, so that's where we are. And as comes back here, remember, $3,000. We shaved that for off his face.
It'd be such a trip. I
I
haven't been
think for
clean
all of
shaven
us.
in so fucking long.
I think for all of
I
us.
keep threatening Deidre. I'm like, this thing's pissing me off. I'm just gonna shave it off, and she just freaks out.
One of these mornings, you're gonna do that, and the next morning, I'm gonna hear a knock on my door, and it's Dee. She's like, "I have to stay at your house for 6 months or so until his fur grows back. I can't be around him."
Yep.
Of course, if we hit that charity mark and you do end up shaving yours off, by that point, I will also have shaved my head and my beard.
Yeah.
Right.
So we just gonna look all sorts of weird.
You're gonna go to that steampunk festival and be like, y'all went to way too much effort for this.
Yeah. All right. So as we come back, yes, Tercel, you are laying on the bed, which
I guess we're going to put everybody in their beds. So, Tercel, you're on this bed. And Favor's on this bed. And you two are probably over here, not in front of the door trap.
But yeah, so as the sun just starts coming through the one window in that room, and
Would Negan have heard what was going on in Tersel's bed.
No, you
Like
you could
prior.
see Tersel's bed from where you are. Like I said, you looked over at the sunlight, thinking in your mind, okay, it's about time to wake everybody up. And right at about that time, that's when two skeletal hands reach out, just rip through the bed, wrap around Tersel, and just start bear hug squeezing him.
Alright, Nika's gonna jump up and bite at the arms to get him off of him.
All right, give me an attack then.
A what?
Attack.
14 plus 5. So 19.
19 definitely hits.
Little boxes. 13 points.
13 points, yeah. All right, so this is how everything has happened. So, Tersel, you're dreaming, happy, sleep, busty bartender serving you up, booze and good time. When all of a sudden you are awakened to this bear hug, death grip of skeletal arms reaching out and grabbing you and just pulling you up against the mattress. All of a sudden, as your eyes come open and you see those arms around you, you see that he can jump up, just grabs onto one of them, bites it and snaps it off. The other one's still holding you very, very tight against the bed. And then there's like this flailing, like half a limb sticking out of the mattress from about here to the elbow is still there.
Once Negan gets the first one off, he's gonna go for the other.
Well, we're going to give Tersel a chance to react real quick.
Yeah, he's gonna try to rip it off.
All right, give me a strength.
18 strength.
18. Yeah, you pry, and you get it up enough. You don't break the arm off, but enough that you're able to kind of wiggle off and push it away and get out of the bed. You notice at this point that it's just reaching around the bed, the arm is. The other one's just flailing there.
Like, what the fuck? Guess we know where that Harper went off to. Jesus. How come it didn't attack Varai? Like, what'd you do to get your bed so secure?
She's still asleep. She hasn't
She didn't
woke up
wake
yet.
from the commotion.
Oh,
Damn.
pull back the covers, like,
I was gonna say.
where the arm's coming from.
You
Flip the
rip
bed.
back the covers, ripping them off. They're kind of stuck over the arm a little bit. You see that there's something writhing under this mattress. Roll a investigation check.
22.
So yeah, now as you're actually really looking at this mattress in the daylight, you see that the fabric that the mattress was sewn on is flesh. You don't know if it's human or something, and you see that something is encased inside of some kind of body that has reached through and grabbed you.
See, now that's a fucking dirty red wizard trap. That's obviously. That's how they fucking do it, not this crossbow shit.
Ugh.
I guess in lieu of letting that thing linger, I'd probably swing at it with my mace.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Uh,
Plus 6 for 24.
Oh, yeah, totally hits. This thing's got really low. It's a bed. It doesn't have much AC. So yeah, you smash it with your mace, which causes this skin fabric to split open. And yeah, you see inside of it is like this mummified skeletal zombie creature reaching out. Now that its face and body's broke free from the fabric, its eyes lock on you, these dead gray eyes. It opens its mouth. There's no tongue. Just rotted teeth, and you hear this like kind of noise as it like its arm now kind of goes off to the side where it's trying to push itself up. Roll a perception check.
8.
8. You do see that, though very tattered and decayed now, there is a green cloak with a harper's clasp around this corpse.
I'm gonna do my cantrip thorn whip to attack it.
All right.
One action.
It's a melee attack. It's a whip attack.
So I attack and add my dex.
No, melee. It's a melee attack. A whip is.
Oh yeah, you had your spell casting modifier.
Yeah.
So spellcasting modifier. Got it. So 13 plus 9.
Yeah.
It's
It's still stuck in the bed immobilized, so it's got a pretty low AC at this point.
Alright.
So yeah, it hits.
That is 3d6. 11 points of damage.
Yeah, so yeah, your whip phoom, goes around its head, and you yank back, snap its neck, and its head just comes falling off. The body goes limp.
Okay.
Do I speak with Daddy? I think I got rid of that.
It's one of my
It's another spell I should have just left in my rotation, but no.
cantrips.
So this thing, you never know what spells to keep in your rotation, because you never know how your DM's going to take you.
Alright. So he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Soiree woken.
Nope,
I'll go to nudge her.
she doesn't move.
I'll shake her.
She doesn't move at all.
Pinch her titty.
Doesn't move at all.
Is she alive?
Roll an investigation.
Tercel? I will ask Tercel. He's the doctor.
We'll give the old 2 fingers to the jugular check for a pulse trick.
There is a very, very faint heartbeat.
She take the damn LSD.
I think LSD would make her heart rate increase even if her
Faster.
brain activity was funky. But I don't know what Tersa would say.
I will just slap her in the face.
Yeah, do we have,
Try
do
and
we have
wake her
anything of the equivalent of like smelling salts or something?
I don't have any smelling salts. I have healing pots. Try and feed her one of those. Or I got some fire water. I might wake her up.
Does she look anything other than normal damage or auras or
Roll a medical
Poison.
investigation check. At advantage because you're a medical cleric.
Oh, good. 13 and 10 for 23.
You pull the covers back, and she has her armor still on, and you're checking for like wounds or anything. You kind of roll her on her back. You do see on her back shoulder there are 2 puncture marks through her armor, and you can see purple veins coursing towards the blue wing on her shoulder.
How
Alright.
big, how spread apart are the puncture marks? Like,
About 2 inches apart.
okay. So,
Well, I'm gonna start mixing a cure poison. And I'll feed that to her. Pass it down her gullet.
Alright. Roll her percentile dice.
That is a 51.
Yeah, you're able to get it down her throat, pour a little bit of fire water with it to get it to go down, kind of massage the throat. after a couple minutes, you do see the purplish veining shrink around the wounds, but she's still unresponsive.
Alright. I'll give her one of my healing pots. Like a simple one.
All right.
2, 4, 2. That is a 7 plus 2, so 9.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. She comes through in a couple minutes. She, for a drow, looks very, very pale, and is moving rather slowly.
Hey, girl. Looks like
How you
somebody-
feeling?
Somebody tried to take a bite out of ya.
She gets up and looks at you guys. She's like, "Fucking bed bugs."
What?
She says, "Fucking bed bugs."
You're telling me mine had arms.
She looks over at him and goes, "Well, that could at least been fun."
Oh, God.
I did not consent to that hug.
Well, I hope you're feeling better.
She reaches into her pouch, pulls out a bottle of her alcohol, takes a good swig. She goes, "I feel like shit." But she kneels down and kisses you on your forehead. And she goes, "But thank you."
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, give me a big toothy smile. And I'd like to compare the distance of the 2 puncture wounds on her shoulder to
All right.
the
Roll a medical investigation at advantage for biology that you know.
21.
Nope. Sarah smiles. She doesn't have giant fangs that would be that far wide. In fact, her mouth isn't even wide enough for that.
That's what I figured, but so some of that's Tercel fucking with her, and some of it's genuine. Like, oh, let me just
Like,
make sure I know what I'm talking
Measuring
about
where
here.
my canines would be. Measuring.
Such a pretty smile. Thank you.
While you do that, you know, you go over to Sarah's mouth and you measure. Then you go over and you're touching Sarah's back. She's like, "You know, if you want to touch me, you can do it in other places."
Yeah, to know if all of your wounds are as purpley toxic as this one, I think I'll stay clear. Thank you, though.
Think you're wearing him down, Faray.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Oh, I could if I wanted to." I just like watching the little cleric boy flush every time.
Well, after that, I'll have a last swig of whiskey, and then put the rest of the bottle in my bag.
All right.
I have some rations
Did y'all hear that scratching noise last night?
all night.
The hell was that?
I don't know.
Sarah points to her shoulder. And she's like, "Probably bed bugs."
Yeah.
Some
Fucking
kind of bug.
bedbugs.
Um,
Well, after this mission, we're burning our clothes.
yeah, don't want to bring that shit home. I suggest we eat rations and prepare our day up here while we still have the trap up. So if there's any
I like it.
any spells you want to change, Mr. Tercel.
Yeah, I did a little bit of that when we were on break.
We have a squirrel outside. I'm waving at the squirrel. They're gonna let me pet their ears one of these days.
Alright. So after that, I guess, disassemble the, trap. And, check the other room.
All right, who's gonna disassemble the trap?
I'll do it.
All right, give me a wisdom throw.
Can I assist?
Sure. How are
So
you
you
going to
could do it.
assist?
I have a +9 to wisdom.
No, how are you? Tell me how you are going to assist him in taking the trap apart without setting it off.
I've got to help him by telling him what I see on like.
We could just take the darts out.
We can start there.
What'd you get on your
Careful with the
roll?
darts.
24.
24. So yeah, you come up with the plan to take out the darts while Sarah's sitting there going, "Well, we can move this and then do this." And you're like, you just pull the darts out, put them on the ground, and then you open the door and you hear the tick, but nothing shoots out. You're like, or we could do this, Sarah, and you walk out. If he had rolled low enough, I was going to give you the credit, but he rolled pretty damn high on that one, so.
I was just assisting so he could do it at advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
he didn't need the advantage. So instead, he had the little halfling. Do it this way. Do it this way.
She's like, all right, if you check the 45-degree angle of the first string, divide it by the influence of.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to take the fucking darts out.
Be careful with those.
Can write a book about this one time.
All right. So I want to check the other room.
All right.
See what's up there. I will check for
Um,
traps.
Before we go, how good a shape was that Harper's cloak?
Oh, it was very,
Very tattered.
Does it have like a clasp? Like,
Yeah, it
is
has
that
a
was
clasp.
the identifier?
Yeah, you see that there's the Harper's clasp.
Can I take that clasp?
You could try.
I would like to try.
Give me a d20 roll.
18 on a d20.
Yeah, you go over and carefully remove it, making sure not to disturb the body or the bed too much.
Kind of holds it up. You're like, military. Some people have identifiers that like to give them back to their family. So maybe it's like a dog tag or something. Harper's might appreciate it. And he puts it in his pack and
Puts it with
exits
the
the room.
journal.
The zombie in the bed had a cape on him.
Yeah, but she's saying you're gonna put the journal with it too.
Like put the journal. Put it
Oh,
in the journal.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Sure.
Okay.
And at least I can explain who it was.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna check that door for traps.
All right.
And what is that?
That'd be investigation.
Investigation. So 17.
This door does not appear to be trapped. You don't see anything.
Okay. I will try to open the door.
All right. Give me a investigation on push pull.
18.
18. Yeah. You jiggle the handle a little. It's unlocked. You push it in very slowly. Door opens right up.
Okay. What's inside?
You step inside the room.
I'm looking from the hallway.
Oh, from the hallway? Okay, so you're here. Tercel and Farah are still in here.
So you open it up. There is a window.
Over. Where'd my marker go? Here it is. There's a window over here that's letting light in. So the room's pretty decently well lit. You see that there are wall-to-wall shelf in front of you with
Books and little bags.
I'm looking. I see anything?
No?
I'll yell down the hall. I'm gonna go in. And I'll go and investigate the books
All right.
and bags.
As soon as you walk through the doorway, you hear tink, and the door slams behind you.
Like, God damn it, Sarah, be more quiet. Like, we're trying to be kind of stealthy, and I'll poke my head out to
Well, Meekin's
Smile
gonna
about it.
instantly start whining and scratching at the door to open it.
Like, oh man, jeez. I think being that low to the ground, she'd see these traps, but
Well, this one was on the other side of the door, so she wouldn't have seen it.
I rolled pretty good investigation.
You can't see through a door.
So I'm looking around.
All right, roll investigation check for me.
You know, like as soon as I heard tink of the door shut, I'm not moving. That is a 13.
13. Yeah, so the room's very narrow with all these shelves in there. You do see that there's about 30 different books, and then there's about 50 of these little bags all over. You look down and you see that, yeah, there is a pressure plate that you stepped on that shut the door.
So carefully step off the pressure plate.
You hear it come back up, but the door does not open.
Push it again.
You hear it click down, but the door does not open.
You try to open the door.
It doesn't open.
Looks like I'm jumping out the window. Alright, what's on the bookshelves?
I told you, there's about 30 books and about 50 of these little cloth baggies.
Alright, what kind of books?
Roll investigation check.
20. Or, sorry, 10.
10. The few that are still legible after years of wear and just sitting there decaying, all seem to be cookbooks.
Cookbooks. I'm gonna look in one of the bags.
Roll investigation.
It's a 5.
5. In this one, you open it up and you instantly get that smell of rotting vegetables. There are small, little rotted, what looks to be like beets at one time. Now they're just kind of a rotted, lumpy mesh.
So I got cookbooks and food. Alright. I'm gonna start knocking on the door, telling Negan, go get Tercel.
Well, Tercel would have approached once he realized that Sarah was on one side of the door and Negan was on the other.
Alright. Pharaoh will come out after a minute.
Two.
He'll knock back, be like, housekeeping.
You're funny. There's cookbooks in here and rotten food.
Well, open the door. Let's get out of here.
Okay. See if you can open it while I'm not standing on the pressure plate.
Is it a push or a pull?
It was a push.
Alright. I'll try to push the door.
Nothing happens.
Okay, now I'm gonna stand
It's
on
like
the
it's
pressure
locked now.
plate.
Like
I'm gonna stand on
you
the
go to
pressure
push
plate.
it and it doesn't move at all.
Alright, I'm gonna stand on the pressure plate now.
All right.
Try again.
Yep.
Still nothing. Still feels like it's locked.
Is there anything on the wall of the door frame that indicate like a release or something to
Roll
interact with?
investigation check.
I'll look on my side as well. Not very good. 5.
Yeah, 7.
Now you guys don't see anything that looks like a push button type release lock.
Well, hell.
Well, I'm just gonna go out the window.
It was a good run, Sarah. Have a nice life.
I'm gonna go to the window and see if I can open the window.
The window's broken open.
It's what?
It's broken.
Okay. So I'm a story up.
Yep. You're about 15 feet up.
There's no awning.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna jump outside. Somebody come catch me.
I mean, let's think about this
I mean, I got
logically.
ropes
Like,
in my bag.
why would they trap you in this room?
I don't want to think
Wait.
that far. I just want to get out.
What's the point of this trap? Somebody went so far as to make a pressure plate. Like the shelves move or anything? Does anything look like it's been, you know?
I don't see anything besides the cookbooks. And
Maybe
the
it's
food.
just to keep robbers away or something. Of course, if you're leaving a robber stuck in with the thing he's trying to steal, seems kind of dumb. But
I agree.
you know, what do I know? Yeah. If you don't think there's any other way out, I guess we'll go catch you. He looks at Negan and be like, "That's your job, buddy. I'm fucking weak as hell."
I mean, I could try. I don't.
So just so you know, that window will face here.
Because I don't have lockpicks.
No. Okay, so if you have to get any lockpicks.
Well, I don't have proficiency in these.
So you guys are gonna head outside?
I mean, we were kind of. I mean,
I'll use a rope.
what a mess.
But tie a rope off.
Alright.
I'm assuming that door's pretty stinking sturdy. We're not just gonna bash it down.
You can roll an investigation on specifically on the doors. I'd let you do it at advantage.
All right, let's do that before we completely ruin our plan of hiding. Investigation with advantage, 15 and 5 for dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It's a sturdy door, but it's old. Probably could beat it down rather simply.
And so other than that, I can climb out the window. I got rope.
Let's not do that, because then you're a sitting duck and we're ruining any element of surprise we may or may not have.
And
So,
bashing
if you'll
down
give
the door
me-
won't?
Well, give me a second. I can cast silence with the ritual spell after about 15 minutes, and then we could bash the door down without causing any ruckus.
Okay.
But nobody can cast spells in a 20-foot radius for the time. So I think that's what we're gonna do instead.
All right.
I'll sit there, look through the books. Is there any on natural, like herbs?
Roll investigation specific, so you do it at
Wait.
advantage.
18 plus 3.
Now you go through all the books that are still legible, and all they appear are cookbooks. But while doing that, you do nudge one of the sacks, and it falls to the ground. You hear a metal clank as it falls.
I will investigate.
All right.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah.
16 plus 3. So
You open this one up, and there are about 30 copper pieces in it.
no key though.
Nope. Hello, Grace. Hello, Grace Bow. Come on.
So, yeah, just sitting here waiting for his spell ritual to go through.
I think ritual's what, like 15 minutes plus whatever.
I think they're 10 minutes.
After,
So yeah, we'll say 10 minutes pass by. So you look at anything else while you're waiting?
Me?
Yeah, you in the
Yeah.
room.
I looked through the books, just if there's anything that would,
I know. I didn't know if you want to look through any of the other bags now that you found money in one. So
Nope. I don't like rotten fruit. Quite nasty.
could be a bag of fingernails. You never know.
No. You
No.
can look if you'd like, Ursula.
No. I've had enough bags of random appendages for the last month or so.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Shall I begin
yeah, we'll say,
breaking the door down?
we'll say the spell's cast, you know. Like I said, I think it's 10 minutes usually for a ritual cast.
Attack roll.
Yeah.
Where'd that go? 19.
Yeah. It's a door. It's got very, very low AC.
Yeah.
So, roll for damage.
Here comes all the dice. We'll just do the physical damage.
I was like,
What you
Tercel's going to
think?
supercharge this hit. It's going to
Yeah.
shatter the door in. You're going to see poor Sarah pierced with like 500 shards of
Oh
wood
no!
on the other
As soon as he
side.
started smacking on the door, I was off to the side.
I'm saying with the force of it, it's just going to be like a fucking cluster bomb releasing of wood.
That's 9 physical, unless you think radiant damage or whatever.
With a 9 for the first attack, you smack the door, it cracks, but it's still there, but it does get a good. You see the wood is cracked.
All right,
Hit it again.
one more swing. 9 6 for 15.
Yep, it hits. Like I said, it's a door. It has very low AC.
I feel like
Ooh,
I
that's
really
better.
have to worry if you rolled a 1.
6 9. 10 damage.
10 damage. Yeah, it's shatters some more, but it's still holding on, but just barely.
Third time's a charm. 9.
Yep, that hits.
Nine, 11 again.
You completely decimate it. It had 1 hit left on it.
Nice.
3 smacks.
No, okay, just so you know, a door has an AC of about 5, and it has an HP of 20. So, you had 1 point left by my calculation, so.
Hell.
But yeah,
Through
the
the-
door shatters, it cracks. It's still hanging on its hinges on one side, but like, there's a nice cracked hole through it now.
For a little 2.5 foot me to come.
Yeah, it's definitely big enough for you to squirm through it.
Stupid
And I'll
doors.
drop silence. So, like, all right, there we go. We're
Stupid
back
door.
together again.
Hate these stupid doors.
What'd you find in there anyway?
30 copper. Cookbooks. Rotten food.
Cookbook.
Yeah.
Who guards
Not
your
any good.
cookbooks?
No gardening, nothing. Alrighty. Well, is Falray ready to go?
Yeah, she's been standing kind of weakly over by the stairs. You see, she still looks pretty torn up.
Mental map of this house. Does the upstairs we're in match what we saw outside? Is there
Yes.
there's any like secret rooms or anything crazy?
No, it
Okay.
might not be drawn to scale on the map, but it is.
All right, just checking.
And I will cast Healing Word at, we'll go with 3rd level for Falray. So that gives me an extra 2. Yeah, an extra 2d4. So 3d4. Plus my spellcasting modifier. 5, 8, and 9. So 17 points.
All right. So yeah, she seems to look a little better than she did just a couple seconds ago. And again, she walks over, gives you a little kiss on your cheek, whispers in your ear. She's like, "I owe you."
Like, well, if you need any more healing, you might want to see about a healing pot, or if Tercel's got something.
At the mention of Tercel has something, she's like, "Oh, Tercel has something, all right." And she walks away.
Damn it. tie her shoelaces together or something.
Alright, so we're gonna head out.
All right.
I'm like, hey, Abigail, if you know anything where we should go from here, now's the time to speak up.
You don't hear
Um,
anything.
Yeah. Well, so what have we seen for windows of the 2 stories so far? Is there anything we can use for reconnaissance?
Well, you didn't really look out either window. You saw the sun coming through the light above the beds. Didn't really take a chance to look at them. And the room that you were thinking of jumping out, I'll say you did go to look out to see what you would be jumping down to. So there's like an alley behind it, and then there's another building. Because, like I said, there are buildings behind the buildings you guys have seen.
Is there one that overlooks that intact shack with the movement behind the threadbare curtains?
No.
Okay. Well, if there's a window to look out of, that give us an idea of any other kind of inconspicuous ways to get out of this building, that would be cool. But otherwise, I guess we'll just exit safely.
All right.
Bless
so,
you.
we'll say you guys walk down the steps, and go out the entrance way.
Of the tavern. And you guys are back out on that main street.
There. Roll a
Perception check.
as you guys walk out on the street.
6.
Not much better. 8.
Yeah, you guys don't notice anything. It still seems definitely quiet. But as you guys do look up the street now in the daylight, you see that about 10 blocks ahead of you, there is a very large mansion on a raised hill.
Well,
Well, that looks suitably ominous.
yeah, I'd say that's our manor that we need to be heading to.
Yeah. Looks expensive and pretentious. Sounds about right.
Yeah, of course, Aberdale is being silent.
Well, humans do what demons gonna do.
I just wonder how much we can rely on her. to
She
take out
seemed
her
pretty
father.
motivated.
Yeah,
I
then
think if
nothing
we,
besides
I think if
you
we
know,
put,
fucking with my head.
well, when we freed her, she was coming at us pretty good. So we managed to talk her into listening.
All right. So, what are your guys' course of action?
We're gonna head to the manor.
All
I
right.
asked Abigail.
Nothing.
That's it.
Do we want to try to circuitously approach the manor instead of just walking up Main Street like Reservoir Dogs?
We try like back alleyways behind the buildings.
Right. Just try to keep line of sight. Kind of know where
Sounds
we're
good.
going.
That sounds good.
Cool.
So we'll be like walking
No.
behind these buildings.
Okay. Well, put yourselves in the direction you want to go.
Manor's that way?
The manor is straight ahead of you.
Right. So behind. This is the empty one.
Yes, that's the empty one-floor shack.
I think it will be safer with the empty.
All right.
Walking behind.
All right. So yeah, as you guys turn down this alleyway, you see that there's about 5 more blocks that way before you see a wall. As you turn the corner, you do see there's like little alleyways and roads between every one of these houses and stuff. As Tercel turns the corner and starts going up that way there, I need you all to roll Stealth if you're doing stealth, or
Yeah, we're trying not
okay,
to be
then
noticed.
do a stealth.
Well,
I should have cast Pass Without a Trace. You've been doing so well.
I know.
23 for Sarah, and 22 for Deacon.
And Tercel.
Got a big, fat, prominent one.
Oh, Tercel.
I'm like, damn it.
So, as Tercel turns the corner, there is a body laying on the ground, not moving. As you guys walk past it, Tercel trips over the leg of it and falls on the ground, his armor making noise. You start hearing a shuffling noise coming from
an alleyway over here. And it sounds like it's shuffling towards you guys.
I'm like, God damn it. Help Tercel to his feet. Cast Pass Without a Trace. Like, we need to keep going.
Pass without a trace is just plus
Plus
8 to
10.
stealth.
it's plus 10.
Plus
Plus 10.
10.
Wouldn't have done anything for that in that one. but-
No. We're gonna try and be quiet.
Okay.
And we're gonna keep going
Well, let's
towards the
try to
manor.
keep moving quietly and maybe
But
lose
just not on the
the
main street. We're
Uh-huh.
trying to stay a street.
All right, so yeah, you guys go up, I'll say about another block and a half. The shuffling is still all around you now. Like you're hearing it from inside buildings and stuff. Roll a stealth check.
With Pass Without a Trace.
All right. You're in the cart here. You're up to bat. 18, 22.
22.
Okay.
It's so it's
36
10 on
for
top
Sarah.
of your normal stealth.
Yeah. So 36 for Sarah. Doggo rolled a nat 20. So 36 for Neekin as well.
Okay. So yeah, you guys make it quietly through this. You do, as you're looking quietly, roll perception checks as you're going through these streets, passing these alleyways.
16.
19.
Yeah, you both do see what look like people shuffling around. From where you guys are here, you can't tell any real details, but you do see just people mulling around in the alleys and in the streets.
So they're shuffling.
Just kind of mulling around mindlessly.
Yeah.
That's where you hear the shuffling noise from.
Not noticing any intelligence. Just
Well, you guys are being so quiet, they're not displaying any intelligence towards you, so.
yeah.
Let's
Alright.
Continue.
So you go a couple more blocks, give me another stealth check.
Woo. Thank God. Pass without a trace.
23 still.
21 for Sarah.
Damn.
That was bad. And 27 for Neekin.
Alright, and 32 for Fare, so. You guys, yeah, you make it up on another perception check as you guys are getting closer and closer now.
19.
You notice that there are larger groups of these people down some of the alleyways and some of the side streets. The closer you're getting to this mansion, it seems the more amount of these people are.
Are we coming across them in the alleyway?
You see them down the alley. So far, your path has been completely clear, but like this, as you pass an alley or a side street, you look down and you see a large group at another end. And
But nothing so far in
yeah,
our heading.
nope, nothing in your direction that you're heading.
Alrighty. want to keep going? We've gone 6 blocks?
I'd say about 8 blocks now.
8, so we got a couple more blocks before we reach the manor.
I feel like the odds are gonna mount against us at some point. But I mean, we gotta get to that manor. I don't think there's gonna be, unless we want to start looking for secret entrances in random buildings, which would take forever.
Yeah.
I guess we'll keep going. Shit hits the fan, just be ready to run.
Alright. We'll keep going straight.
Give me another stealth check.
There you go.
20 for Sarah.
Oh
19
my lord.
for Negan. Thank
Ooh.
God for pass without a trace.
Yeah, you don't know how much because the DC is getting higher as you guys get closer to this manor. The DC right now is 19. So he makes it. So I'm going to say you guys make it through.
That was a bad roll for both.
I say, considering you get plus 10, and at least one of the two of you has decent decks, so yeah.
We both have really good stealth.
Favor still has a 32. So
Yeah.
I got a 32 as well.
And we keep going. So that'll take us right
all right,
to.
so you go right up to the street before the mansion. So there's a side street, and then there's one more block that will lead up, and you can see that there's a stone and iron gate that goes all the way around this mansion. It's about 8 feet tall.
Okay. Is there any trees that grow around it?
There are some gnarly, dead-looking trees inside the fence, but none on the outside.
Pretty well manicured lawn.
Oh no, everything here looks very dried out, dead, decayed. Just like everything else in this Nebraska-looking area has looked.
But we have no trees on the outside of the fence.
No.
Well, we have people with Misty Step.
So it's iron wall gates the whole time, or is there any
Iron
stone
and
structures
stone.
It's-
that hold it up?
It's stone. Here,
Like a stone column and iron gates between?
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
that kind of gate.
So we're able to see through.
Yeah, you're able to see through it, but there's like stone pillars every 8 feet, and then there's the iron
gates in between the two stone pillars.
Okay.
How big are the stone pillars?
Width-wise, they're about 2 feet width, and they're about 10 feet tall because they're taller than the metal, which is 8 feet.
See, I could make a hole in one, but that would pretty much just get rid of the stone, and that wouldn't work out for anybody. Make a shit ton of noise on the worst case scenario.
First I want to walk up. Is it pretty open when we make this last block?
So from where you are, you know that there's a street in front of you, and then you see there is the wall and the fence.
So pretty close.
Yeah.
Not a ways away.
No, from where you are now. If you look down towards the main street where you guys came off of, you can see that there is an opening in the gate where things can go in and out, and that is open, wide open.
Oh, it's wide open. Any shamblers?
None that you see.
Getting a feeling that you're not getting any like resistance to us getting near. Are you getting that feeling, Tercel?
I think we did an expert job of stealthing in. I think that was your resistance.
Okay.
Is the fucking hundreds of shambling people we just waltzed by.
Well, the gate is open. Do you want to take the gate or try to clear the wall?
Hmm.
Wonder if we have people viewing the houses next doors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, both of them are for sale.
Yeah, on both sides of us, the neighbors have moved.
Damn, way to go, guys.
I know.
Scaring
Which
the neighbors
it really
out.
sucks because on one side of us is this old Vietnamese couple, and I love them. They are extremely awesome, and I'm gonna
Quiet,
miss.
stick to themselves.
I'm gonna miss them, and it's gonna be sad that they moved. I keep hoping because I keep seeing a couple Vietnamese families come look at the house. And I keep hoping that we get another one in. I like having Asian neighbors.
I mean, it's a see-through gated wall. Like, it's not like we're sneaking around at this point. The point of having line of sight blocked is gone.
Yeah,
Now
once
I
you
feel
cross
like-
that main street that divides the city area to this manor, it's pretty wide open. Like I said, there's a couple scraggly, dead old trees in this yard, but there's like, yeah, if someone was watching for you, you're gonna get seen.
Right.
But you don't know if there's anyone watching for you, so.
Well, at this point, might as well just fucking get in there.
Take the gate.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna be turning down this way.
Alright. So yeah, you guys turn and you walk and you get to the
One
gate
block.
and you guys turn in. The big iron gates are opened inwards into this, what looks almost like a brick driveway. You see that there are grooves in it where horse carriages have definitely been through here a few times recently. All the vegetation around this area is withered, more so than what you've been seeing even in the field. It's very dead and decayed here. This path leads up and then it kind of curves, and then you see two big doors opening to the mansion.
Any shamblers on
Roll a perception check.
their side? 17.
No, you don't see anything moving around in this yard.
Does it look like there might be a service entrance for?
From where you guys are, you cannot see any. You'd have to investigate around the entire
Yeah,
manor.
I
Sure,
know
as
we
you go
said
up the
we should walk through
driveway.
the front gates. I do not think we should walk through the front door.
We can follow the driveway. I'm sure there's a path.
One of the main, like I said, the driveway goes up, it curves, and ends at like a spot where horses would be parked and they can circle around to go back out. And there's the front door right there at that circle. That's what you guys would see on that path. The rest of the manor, you'd have to walk around and be investigating, looking for another entrance. I mean, there's obviously windows everywhere.
I say we just take the path up and then see if there's a footpath that would lead to the back
Okay.
before getting to the front door.
Yeah. But I mean, we know that this character is pretty clever when it comes to traps, and I'm sure that they've got that front door, Fort Knox or
Booby
whatever.
trapped.
So, yeah.
So as you guys walk up the path there, you do see that, so where the path curves this way, there is a curving dirt path that goes off this way around the side of the house. And you can see that there are definitely hoof marks and carriage.
That would probably be your service entrance where they have
Yep.
deliveries and whatnot.
So they're all the caviar and champagne and shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll take that way.
Alright, so you guys go around the side, roll investigation as you guys are going.
12.
11.
Yeah, you don't really see any entrances. You keep following this path. It does veer off and go away from the house at a point, and you can see out in the distance further down what looks like a stable. But from where you guys are right now, you don't see any other entrances.
So just keep going around the back.
Alright. Give me another investigation.
16.
So as you guys kind of turn around the side and then kind of going around towards what would almost be the back of one angle, because it seems like it curves and it goes out and curves some more. You do see a side door there.
I will check it for traps.
All right.
And is that survival?
And sleight of hand or investigation.
11.
11. You don't see any. Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Do I feel confident?
Oh no, do you? That's not the DM's job to tell you how you feel.
Yeah. I will be like, it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Let's get in before we get spotted. I don't want
Alright.
to stand out here too long.
I'll try the door.
Or I could cast. I guess I could cast detect magic on it real quick. I don't know what that's gonna do, but
Won't hurt.
so yeah, I'll take 15-minute. Where'd it go? Hero. Hero. So yeah, I'll ritually cast detect magic wherever it's at on my spell list. What's he pulling out?
I don't
It's not a beholder, is it?
Yeah, the door opens. There's a beholder in a nice, like, hanging tux with a nice bow tie. Has a platter in one tentacle hand with some bottles of booze.
Cool. Do I see anything with the detect magic?
You see faint glows in the area. You see glows coming off of Sarah. You see glows coming off of Negan. You see a lot of glows coming off of Farah. But nothing off the door.
know. Anything on the doll?
I think we did that
I'll
last
hold
time.
her up.
It was like a faint glow situation or something.
Yeah, there's a faint glow to it, and that's about it.
You would think it would be
Like,
much
well,
stronger.
The door's not lit up. I say we just go in, I guess.
Alright, we'll try the door.
You're gonna try it?
Yes, I'll try it.
Alright, roll a d20 for me.
Am I adding anything to it?
Nope.
11.
11. You reach out and touch the door handle, and as soon as you do, you feel this feeling of both warmth and welcoming and bitter hatred.
Ah,
And the door opens for you.
I feel Abigail coming through me at this moment. This is
Well,
home,
that's-
but she is
that's why
very
we're
bitter.
here. Yeah. Maybe that's our skeleton key is
Hmm.
the soul of
This
the
door
daughter.
opens up and leads down into a dark root cellar.
It just goes downstairs.
Yeah. It's definitely a delivery entry for like foods and stuff that would get stored in the cellar, be it wine, stuff like that. But that's what it leads down to.
It would be roots.
You don't know yet what it is because you guys are at the top. I'm just saying it leads down to a cellarish area.
Okay, let's go down.
So you guys make your way down. All of you enter. As Feyre is the last one to enter the room, the door slams shut, and you guys are in total darkness. And that's where we're going to end it today.
I will light my light.
You guys have successfully made it to the mansion in the darkness.
You successfully captured yourselves. Way to go.
Oh, you've already done that twice today.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm going to go see who we can raid out to, so I will be back in a minute. Let me go ahead and click some buttons here. Let's see who we can go raid to.
Thank you again, Leviathan, for the donation. You are awesome. Absolutely. Finish my notes.
Alright, we're going to raid out to our friend Ackmore, who's playing a little State of K2. Again, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Thank you, Leviathan, for that great donation during the tabletop weekend. We greatly appreciate it. We should be back next week as you guys have entered the mansion. So I'm going to go hit that raid button. Make sure you guys give Ackmore some love.
And I'm going to finish the notes.